Now that Streamer University is over, here are some things that I would change for the next iteration as a psychologist and an industry expert in social program development. So there were students who definitely took advantage of the opportunity, and there was others who kind of squandered it, and it seemed like Kai was second guessing whether he would do this again. And I think one way that you can mitigate this is through the admission process. It seemed like the only thing the students had to do to get in was to create a video. And so I think, Kai, you have a lot of data you can pull from that information. I would go back and see who had the most success in terms of growth in their channel, who posted the most throughout the Streamer University, and who attended the most classes. And I would go back and watch all of the videos of those students and try to find common themes within their application. I would do the same for the students who didn't get out of their room, who didn't network, who didn't go to class. And I would compare and then create some type of assessment tool that you can use to kind of screen the students better, because you want people who feel like they have something to lose, and you want people who understand what it is that you are giving them. Next, along with that, is some type of behavior contract. Like, you got to have strict boundaries with people you do not know, especially when your name is tied to something so historic and so monumental such as this. You are literally changing the trajectory for a lot of people's families and lives. So therefore, they got to take it serious, honey. As soon as they break the rules, they got to go. Next, programming. Low downtime, okay? It needs to feel like they got ran over by a bus by the time they walk out of Streamer University, okay? Because they were so busy and so engaged in the programming the entire time. And that needs to be the expectation that you set for your students in the future. Students not going to class, students talking all through class, not paying attention. I heard, what's his name? Funny Marco said that all the dudes was worried about was the girls. Like, no, none of that. I would introduce hands-on workshops where they have to break into small groups and work together on a final project. Create little networking zones where the students can meet up together, and all they're doing in that space is team building. They're doing icebreakers, and it's promoting collaboration and networking. I would have some live critique sessions where the different teachers go through the students' content and give them critique on how they can grow and manage their platform better. Next, some mental health professionals. Basic mental health education on how to manage stress, burnout, performance anxiety, all the things that come with having a large platform and being on social media. Educating streamers on how to have healthy boundaries with their audience so that people ain't all up in their shiz too much. Healthy identity development, coping mechanisms for critique online, how to create healthy habits and routines so that you're not overworked. Healthy ways of creating long-term goals. And then also, I think it would be really cool to offer some type of like group therapy or sister or brother circles where people can come and connect and talk about different struggles that they've had trying to grow their platform, and then just also dealing with having a presence on social media. And the last thing I would probably add is I would open up to a global audience so that people can attend the classes at some type of small fee. For the people who don't get selected. So yeah, that's what I would change so far. Comment your thoughts below and let me know what you would change about Streamer University. If you're not already, follow Black Girls Talking TV.